I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to you if you are a new subscriber. Today I am going to be scrapbooking with my Cocoa Daisy July kit. I am making this layout here. You can just about see those little tags. I was completely inspired by the Cocoa Daisy exclusive paper that was covered in these tags. That's what prompted me to start this layout today, and I'm going to show you how this layout came together, and it came together really quickly as well, and give you some little tips using the kit along the way. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. I've got the main scrapbooking kit and also some pieces from the Day in the Life kit. Now this piece here has completely inspired me. This is what's given me the idea for this page. It's one of the Cocoa Daisy papers. It is reversible. I do love those ice creams, but I really love these tags. And as soon as I opened this piece from the kit, I knew instantly I wanted to cut the tags out and do something with them. So I've decided that the whole theme or the whole thing around this layout is the tags. I'm going to use the tags for the photograph, for the journaling, and for the embellishments. Each one will have a little bit of those, so that's what I'm going to do. I've pulled out some bits and pieces from the kit. When I scrapbook, quite often I quite like to develop my own mini kits. So I go through the kit with kind of like an idea in mind, and I pull bits and pieces out from the kit rather than being completely overwhelmed with goodness knows how much material in front of me. I find this quite a nice way to scrapbook. So I've pulled out some ribbon which I'm going to use on the tags. I've got the leftover pieces. I've been using the bits and pieces pack already, so these are what's left. I believe they're fancy pants, I think, but I might be wrong. Got some stickers from the Day in the Life kit which are left over. I haven't used these ones yet. I want the red to go with the ribbon, so I'm kind of like developing a colour combination as I go. Got some washi tape from the kit. I haven't used this yet, but the red goes, so I may well use that. I've got these tabs here, these label tabs, which I haven't used yet. A couple of embellishments in here which are quite cute, the little flowers. I may well use those. I am going to use these for my title. These were in the kit. And then I've got some other bits and pieces that kind of go. We've got some chipboard stickers and some of the Day in the Life cards as well, which go quite nicely. I've then got, this is what's left over from my 12x12 vellum. I've used up everything else so far. I've grabbed a piece of white 12x12 cardstock, and also this is a 12x12, another exclusive Cocoa Daisy piece, which I am also going to use, and the teeniest, tiniest little photograph. I've printed off this photo. This is on 4x6 photo paper, and the idea is it goes nicely inside the tag. I've measured it out. The photo is just literally a 1.5 inch width, so it's really tiny. And I've got my tools next to me. I've got my scissors, I've got my gun, my hole punch, and I've got my large trimmer next to me as well. So I'm ready to go. Oh, and my PVA glue and some scissors there as well. So I've got everything that I need. So there's no going away and thinking about things. Everything is here. So let's get started. Let's move everything over. So I've got a nice tidy base, and I am going to start with the white 12x12. Actually, let's trim the photo down first. I'll do that first. The photo now fits inside the tag, so I'm happy with that. I'll be cutting that out soon. I'm going to have a piece of this going across the page, so I want it to be wide enough so that the tags sit on it like that. So I think that will be enough. I'm ready to stick this piece down. I want to add a little border. I've got this left over. This was the Chamel Starshine paper. It was a 12x12, and I hacked away at it. This is a little bit that's left. Really like the trim here, so I'm going to trim that down. I'm literally going to stick across in the center so I can slide any pieces up or under that I want. It just gives me that freedom to add bits, which I really like doing. I'm going to trim this down and stick this along the bottom. So I've added the arrows along the bottom. I've also taken a really thin strip of the same paper but on the reverse and just attached it with some PVA glue along the bottom there. I'm now going to start cutting out the tags. I think I'm going to start with 4, although I do like odd numbers. So actually maybe I'll go with 5. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I'll cut them out and layer them up a little bit and see what it looks like. So I've got the 4 tags cut out there, and purely just for video and example purposes, I would show you that you don't always need whole pieces of something. Although I've got all these left, I'm just going to show you, this is one of my scraps, that by cutting out this, I can still have a whole tag left to use. You don't always need whole pieces, you can cheat, and by layering that up underneath, I've got an additional tag. As easy as that. So I will go with the 5, and I am going to stick those in place. I really like how they're laid out like that. I am going to use my beloved 3D foam tape, which I use loads, and I'm going to alternate them, some with the 3D foam tape and some with regular double-sided tape, just so you get that kind of overlapped layered look. You've got the bit of height there and it just looks really good, I think. And we want another sticker here. Actually, let's move that a little bit because I want to see some of the blue there. That like that. And I might just move that one as well. Don't you just love repositional tape? Now I have made a mistake. I've stuck these down and I meant to cut the holes out. I'm so silly. So let's get the hole punch there. Obviously going careful as I've got sticky tape on them now, and I'm going to carefully tear that one up, and then I can thread the ribbon going through. Now, so this page is all about my daughter turning 18. I cannot believe I have an 18-year-old daughter. It just doesn't seem possible, when I swear I'm only a few years older than that, or in my head I am anyway. I think my husband would actually say in myself I'm that age anyway, because I know I can be incredibly childish. My 15-year-old told me off for being immature the other day. I like having a silly sense of humour. I think it's fun. So there we have it. There's my tags with holes, and I think now we need to start adding bits and pieces. Should we have holly there? Let's pop holly on there. I was thinking about the middle, and then, but now I kind of like it a little lopsided. So we'll pop holly on there. I'm going to do my title next. We are simply having 18. I'm using these fabulous stickers here, which I'm just trying to think. I think they are Fancy Pants. Yes, Fancy Pants from the Family and Co collection. I'm really bad. I tidy up all the time and I'm forever throwing away packaging, and then I forget where I've actually bought something from. We could have it on there. I think we'll have a couple of embellishments there, some journaling there, stickers there. So let's have these on here like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to need a little bit of extra glue on there if I'm adding that, because the sticky isn't quite sticky enough. What do you think? So we've got that like that. Now let's get the ribbon going through. Let's cut it at an angle, and I'm going to thread it through really, really loose. I want lots of bits and pieces, lots of waves and loops. I like that flow. Just think it looks really fun. Let's do that. Let's create a loop, the loop, and thread this one through. Obviously, if you don't have tags on your paper, if you don't have the kit, you can cut your own out. You can create your own. You can buy stamp tags. There's lots of different ways. I might just tuck that in like that. I'll leave it like that for now, and I can always change it if I want to. I do really like this though, so I'm going to secure this down. Otherwise it might move and I'll forget how I've done it, and I really like this. Just tiny blobs of glue to hold it in place. And this one under there. Another way is to use your long reach stapler and have a couple of staples here and there. That would look really nice as well. So that's there. It's really coming along, isn't it? Let's move these out of the way because I don't need these anymore. I am going to have some embellishments. I was going to have the July but I don't think I actually need that. I might leave that for the time being. This here, let's pop the good stuff there, and that's also a way of securing down the ribbon. Let's have the date. Let's pop this down here, which I will fill in a minute. Make sure it's nice and straight. Do we need any little tags? They could be quite cute, couldn't they? On there. And that at an angle. I quite like that there. Yeah, layering these up nicely now. It's all coming together. Do have a couple of the embellishments here, which I'm going to add. There, no, let's pop that there. And let's trim this off. I can use that on something else. A little bit of glue like that. Now, what else have we got that we can add? I've got the wording here, the little stickers, which are really nice. Okay, so we're going to have currently 18. And actually, by using the blue stickers, although I wasn't keen on the blue, it's actually tying it in. So I've got 2 lots of blues now. So I'm going to go and add a few of these. The layout is coming along really well. I think I'm ready to trim that ribbon off now. I don't need it that length. I'm going to cut it at an angle. Need to cut that piece off as well. Now you can see here I've been sticking these little stickers on. I really like these, they're really nice. It says they're from the Beautiful Day collection, and these came in my Day in the Life kit. So we've got some stickers there. I've also been doing a bit of fussy cutting. I've got this Simple Stories paper here from the Summer Days collection, and I've literally just taken some of the cameras out there and cut them. So I'm going to stick them on now, going with the colour combo of the aqua and the red. Again, I'm going to layer them up using one piece of the double-sided and the other with the double-sided foam tape. So that's like that. Now I've also got here, let me move this out of the way. This was the piece left over from the tags, and I've cut a couple of the ice creams out as well. And I'm going to do exactly the same. They're quite diddy, so I'm just going to use a little bit of PVA and cut some of the tape down. And again, I'm layering them up in the same way, like that. And again, got the same colours, so everything flows really nicely. I am going to add my journaling. I'm going to journal in this center tag here. You can see the little tags here, how well they're coming. I've just journaled on that center tag. Now I do feel like I need to do something around here. I might cut out and maybe do some hearts or something like that, and I need to put the date in the bottom there as well. The layout's almost done now. I decided to journal on those, and I'm now going to use this mask here. I've got a really old and cheapy set of Dovecraft chalks, and I'm just going to use the stencil to add a few flowers. Decided to use this chalks purely because I don't want the colours to be really overpowering. Green, and it's also, you've got a little bit more flexibility with the colours with the chalks. There you can see there's one. When you're using paints, they tend to blend in a little bit. Inks, obviously, you've got a lot less control with what you are doing, whereas with these you have got a lot more control. So I'm just going to carry on and add a few of these for decoration. So here is the finished layout. I'm really pleased with how it's come out, and those little stenciled flowers are just so cute, and it's really easy to do the 2 colours when you're using those chalks. As you can see, that would be quite difficult using mists or inks, for example. Really happy with this. I've got some close-ups now ready for you in just a second. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Please do give me a thumbs up if you enjoy scrapbooking videos. Thank you, and I shall see you soon. Bye.